Okay. So the way I would suggest you start, you start in the song mode, right click on plus, and you can either insert scene one or insert as clips. I'm assuming it really doesn't matter. That's as far as you get first getting started. Then you make that scene the length of the pattern you want to make or the section you want to make. So typically, if you're doing trap, it's 8 bars. If you're doing regular time, it's 4 bars. So we got an 8-bar loop right here. So now all we have to do is go in here and lay down our first melody. And I'm using the bots kit, and it looks like a lot of the sounds, a lot of these sounds are in E minor. So what I'm going to do when I pick my cloud supply sound keyboard mode, I'm going to go into minor. I'm going to use harmonic as the chord type, semitones. We're going to go up to E. So we got E minor. Let's lay that down. Okay, so this is something new I'm learning here. So it looks like when you insert that scene, if you insert the scene, okay, this is something new. I didn't experience this at first. So it looks like if you insert this as a scene, it will make patterns. It makes patterns, right? Did you notice that? Let's try to record that. So let's stretch that pattern out. And let's try this too. I hadn't tried this. Okay, so if you don't stretch that scene out, it's only going to be 1 bar. So let's stretch it out to 8 bars. And notice already, look there, look at there. That's something that I didn't know. If you insert just a scene, it uses the patterns, right? This is why I say I can tell Native Instruments did not implement this upgrade to use for you to totally do your songs in song mode with clips. I don't think they did. I think they made it to enhance the workflow, but you can still use it as a workaround. At least in my opinion, it's still a good workaround. So now we know something different. Insert as clips scene 1. And now when we stretch that out, watch what happens. Whoops, forgot to put the chord mode on there. Okay, sorry, it went back. I undid the actual chord. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing something again. Even when okay, delete. Okay, insert scene 1 as clips. Stretch it out. Okay, this is something that I didn't know once again. I'm noticing that now maybe the way I started the song is the correct way to start it. So basically the way I started it was, because it doesn't look like there's a way to start this out just using clips. Let me see, create. So we're learning on the fly here. I'm sorry. As you can see, the way you're going to have to start this is actually the way then that I didn't think you started it. You basically just start making the beat. Okay, so you see what it did there, right? Let's go here. So notice without anything in there, it made a clip. And that's why I say the clip function is not devised or in its first implementation. This is why you can't select groups of clips. This is why you can't do some of that stuff, because they basically intended for you to put the clips over the song arrangement so that you don't have to make extra bars and patterns to do transitions. So doing it the way I've made the first song is not how it was intended, but I still think you should work like this. So let me show you how you, like I think I explained this earlier. But so what you do, I think you can insert this either way. You can just insert scene 1, make it 8 bars, and insert, right? Right? And so then, when you come up here to start on that beat, so now when you start making the beat, everything in that scene will now be clips. Let's see. Yeah, see how it works? And so you can still work with it, once you get your clips, you can still work with this, which is cool. You can still work with it the same way you kind of work with patterns once you kind of get everything worked out, right? All right, let's put that basic hi-hat in there. Okay, I don't know Move, Miss Gray. My dog is shaking. Move. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go to some 132, 130 seconds here. Get some triplet notes in there. I'm actually kind of feeling on that. Let's see. I'm actually feeling on that clap. Maybe we could do some. Gosh. Come on, man. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling. Let's copy those real quick. Okay, and then this is cool. Let's like put this right at the end of each one of those little. Let's put this at the end of each one of those rows, right? So start right there. There. See how it sounds real quick. See if we can do a double one right there. Get a double echo hat. Native Instruments, you really got to work on this pencil tool. You're killing me. Clear. Yeah. Yeah, that's it there. All right, let's copy that. Now, if we could get this cursor, it ain't gonna act right. So, right, all right. All right, let's just nudge them all in the right spot, right? I'm actually liking that right there. I'm thinking I'm going to put that on every one of those snares. I was going to do it every other, but it's got a little, it's kind of got a little. This is a crash. Let's put that in there real quick. I'm liking that crash. Now, I like both of these right here, but this is also a moment I would probably want to use actually halftime. Oh yeah, I like that. See what that halftime did to it? Let's come back over here. Ooh, yeah. I like what that halftime did to it. Okay, so we basically got a melody, chord progression, chord progression / melody, and we got a counter melody with halftime. Okay, let's see if we can put some boom in this thing, man. I think I did that backwards. So we have all of our parts here. Okay, so here comes the tedious part. So we have our first scene. So we're going to duplicate that. And we're going to call this scene, we're going to rename it Intro. So this is what I was talking about. So now, as you can see, we have all these clips. They're just called clip 1, clip 2, and this is what they're going to be called, so on and so on. But no big deal. So we're not going to use, I may use this somewhere else though. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep it on there for now. So for right now, we can delete. Wait. Undo. So for right now, we're going to delete this clip. And this is where you can start working like a traditional DAW right here. Delete that clip. So we could probably do this a couple of different ways. I may actually do this differently, so we'll duplicate this again. Let's kind of go back over here. Now this is where I really start digging this. So we're gonna move that down to the 4th bar. Let's come over here. So then we could maybe take this out. Let's take this down to maybe about right here. Okay, so let's take this out to about right here too. Right? See? Yeah. See, one of the things that you can do right here, let's just say we're going to start another group. And let's say right here, I want to create this clip. And I want a riser. I use the same riser for everything, pretty much. I use the riser by Air Music Technology. And it doesn't really matter. So see, so you'd be named this. You'd probably want to name it maybe Intro Part 2, right? And then this, you probably want to just have a little chorus intro one time, right? Now the cool part is part 2. All right, so the cool part is, of course, let me name it back again, chorus, right? As you can see, it duplicated when I stretched it out. Like, once you get to this point, to me, it's smooth sailing, other than all these clips being named just clips. And then like right here, you would duplicate it, and you would name this verse 1 per se. And then you can come right here. Let's go back to this chorus, right? So you could actually come right here, and you could do this a couple of different ways. Just depends on how you want to do it. Now this is actually where you would probably want to put a clip over if you had just a regular song mode. I'm thinking right here. See, I think right there is the money, right? So, looks like that's the last 2 bars. So we're gonna come right over here. Looks like the last 2 bars. This is where it gets a little tricky also. You gotta be able to. Last 2 bars. Let's see what happens if we knock all that out. All right, let's see what it sounds like. Okay, then we're gonna come down. Of course, we'll knock this out. See, I wish these were named. Okay. Drag, boom, right there. See? Working like a traditional DAW now, you just drag stuff here. And then, now this is the part I wish they would fix too. It would be cool if you could just do that like that, but you can't. You basically have to continue to duplicate. It kind of reminds me of working on Maschine. Kind of reminds me of working on Beatmaker 3. This is kind of, even though you can't name stuff, but this is basically how you just work out the song. And so the cool thing is, once again, like I said, once you get to this point, it really becomes pretty easy. For example, I want to put my beat tag in here. So I would go where I know I have my beat tag in my drum downloads. Well, let me go back. No. It's in my video downloads. Sound effects, beat tag. Yep. Put that right there. Then clip right there. And then As a matter of fact, we're going to copy that. Right.
Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him. Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him. Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him.
And so, just one last little part here. So next, let's say now you want this chorus right here. See, it would be cool if you could do like you do in regular song mode, click the plus, and then you could select the chorus. But instead, and from what my understanding is, you can't even drag this. Let's see. There it is. So you can drag it. You drag it down, and I think I did know that. Drag it down, right? Set that chorus up now because you want to do twice. All right, we're going to get here in a minute. Okay, so now I guess I'm trying to drag to make another copy, but you can't, so you just have to duplicate it. That's simple. Okay, so then here, like I said, this is like I said, I love how it works right here because then you can just start, just take parts in and out. Take that swell back out, but you got to stay real disciplined. Right? So we're calling this chorus, or some people might call it hook. I'm just old school. Chorus drop, because that means it's about to drop back into a verse. And then let's drag this over real quick, and this is going to end it, but I just want to, boom. Drag it back down, and then this would be verse 2, right? Verse 2. And like I said, the cool thing is, let's say I would actually come right in here. Okay, it's got it selected right there. I would actually come in here. I'm going to erase everything in here. I'm going to take these claps out, right? Perfect. So, this is kind of what we got. I hope this kind of helped you out with this song, this clips mode. You can probably figure out a lot more stuff than I have, but this is what I figured out working with it. But once you get going, it's pretty cool. So, let's see how it sounds.
Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him. Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him. Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him.
So right here, you could delete that. And see, here's the cool thing. So we're going to take this, and we're going to copy it over because that's actually a drop, right?
Yo, G.
See, we could even come here. Let's say we're going to delete on this one, right? And let's go back. See that? Works pretty good once you get the hang of it. And then if we want to bring that back in, right? And so that's pretty much it. I mean, you could do this, you know, this is kind of, to me, it's a rap beat, but if you wanted to, you can kind of treat it like an R&B beat. But once again, like I said, you got to make sure you're very disciplined. As you're seeing, you got to be very disciplined in how you approach this, because if you don't, you'll get really lost. You get really lost fast if you don't pay attention to, you know, what you're doing. I mean, you'll get lost super, super, super fast, right? And this is just beat tags you put through here. But that's pretty much it, man. You have to really just pay attention. You know, when you select stuff like this, it highlights where you are, because it can get kind of confusing if you're not careful. You scroll, you'll scroll into a part of the song you're not on. It highlights wherever you're editing. So that's pretty cool. But as far as I go, this is pretty much all I've seen as far as working with, this whole clips thing. I love it. It's an easier way to me of making songs. And I think once you get the hang of it, this is the only way you're going to want to make beats inside a Maschine. So, until the next video, that's my time. Keep grinding, keep inspiring. Peace.